Hey, what's going on, guys? James Rawlings here, and welcome back to my F1 2016 career mode, guys, for part number 67, guys. So last time we did the second and third practices of the Japanese Grand Prix at the reigning Suzuka circuit in Rosby, and it's still raining on the windows in Suzuka in Japan for the qualifiers to this so far for this. So next week, guys, I'm gonna go to the British Touring Car Championship, guys, to watch the whole race on my phone to record the whole video. We'll be set at Dolly to Perth next Saturday on the 1st of February, so please don't miss that video if you want to see it in the future. But anyway, guys, we're here for the Japanese Grand Prix qualifier session there, but hopefully I could beat my team with Ricardo there, guys. Hopefully we could do better for this. But first, let's listen to Emma Jagger and see what our session goal is for qualifying, and we'll go for the Drivers' Championship too. Okay, we need to qualify third and higher. Had to beat our teammate Ricardo, or you might get pole position again for this circuit for web racing. But let's see how this work goes for so far for this. But after that, 5 wins in a row so far for Ricardo. Then he won in Belgium, Italy, Singapore, Malaysia, and Hungary with 5 straight wins to possible 6. He's currently in the driver championship still, better than me. He has got more wins than me. Hamilton's only just about 11 points from me now. Well, Rosberg's only just 20 points from me now. Raikkonen is in 5th head of Sebastian Vettel, but Bottas and Massa are both on 1 point between each other, while both Perez and Alonso are both tied with 38 points apiece. And yeah, there's a lot of good drivers we can get some points too. In the Constructors' Championship, Red Bull leads still ahead of Mercedes. We need 100 points from the gap from Mercedes there, guys, for Red Bull Racing for our team. Ferrari are in 3rd behind them, while Williams in 4th place. McLaren will be hopefully held up 14 by just 5 points for 5th place. Manor is actually a good performance so far, ahead of Haas now in 7th. That's going to be a good result for Manor to get 10 points by the end of the season. And unfortunately, Sauber and Weld need to get some points, or they will be favored with no points, and only 9 teams have scored some points so far for it. And Toro Rosso needs to get better for this practice session, and qualifying will do better for this so far. But anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get into qualify for the Japanese Grand Prix in Suzuka. Who will get pole position? We'll find out.
Welcome to Japan and the impressive Suzuka track for today's qualifying session, where we should be underway shortly. Watching some of the cars attack the high-speed corners, it occurred to me that this might be one of the more awkward tracks to prepare a car for. Do you go for top speed over grip, or do you look to maximise performance in all the corners?
Well, there is my teammate Palmer for next season in 2017. But actually not this one, in 2017 next season. Button, green road so far, and for that. Thank you, Jeff. I really want to do this qualify in Japan because I wanted to do this for ages. But anyway, we're here for the Japanese Grand Prix qualifiers, and hopefully, unfortunately, the weather is light rain so far, but it'll be stopping in the next few minutes' time now so far for this. But hopefully, some of the drivers are just coming out. Oh, already, the Sauber driver, Marcus Ericsson, has just come out already so far for the Sauber driver. No, Sauber didn't get any points so far. What did they do to get any points like the 2014 season? They failed to get any points so far from that season. Well, for in this season in 2016, they didn't get any points so far. NASA got 2 points in Brazil, and Sauber just overtaking Manor for that 10th place, and that's the last place, and knocked out Manor off the season at the end of 2016. But it's got a lot more to play. There's Bottas come out, Sainz gone out, Gutierrez gone out. We might good to go for a moment, but I don't think we might not go be going out for this. We might go out in the drag distance for this circuit though. We should go for this. What kind of tyres we got so far? Thank you for my team management. Let's see, we got a soft and medium hard and soft tyre for Q1. Let's use the soft tyre for the first qualifying session, but we had to wait until the rain stops there. But let's go see any more let's see. Well, the weather's going to get dried up in the next few minutes for that, Jeff. So we'll go see all these drivers. We're going to see some few drivers going to do their lap, and then we're going to go out on the soft tyres for this circuit when it gets dried up later on in the race. Actually, no, not later on in the race. Later on in the session for this. Now, we are boy on Daiki Fiat. Well, from that last session he did in the last the last season in Japan back in 2018, Perez actually just hit the back of him in the Red Bull, and unfortunately he spun well and sent it to the back of the field. That's what happened in the last season in 2018 in Japan. Yeah, that was the 2015 game that we played, that one for Max Verstappen for this team, we just did for last season. Oh, the Hammer time driver Lewis Hamilton is off his one for go on this circuit in Japan. Lucky hero, Ayrton Senna. Alright, I just stopped talking about that so far there. But let's go to the drivers so far there. So, Ericsson is the first man to do his lap so far. He said 42.835 in the first sector though. Hopefully how this lap time will go for him so far for this. And we might go on board on him so far. So let's see what he can do. Through the hairpin he goes through. Pretty good for Marcus Ericsson for Sauber, guys, around this circuit though. We're not going down to the way we get dried a bit so far for this. Hopefully the team will see that it will get drier later on for this so far. I think my teammate is currently waiting for the rating to stop, and so is mine, so hopefully we can make it into Q2. While some of them might go out in Q1. I'm pretty good into the second section for this so far, knocking the fastest drivers of the fastest teams out in Q1. And we're going well so far for this with Marcus Ericsson now. He's coming around to the chicanes where Ayrton Senna and Alan Prost both collided together in Japan in 1989. Hopefully that will not happen today in 2016 though. But let's see what he's going to go for this so far for Ericsson. He crossed the light. It's a 1:53.121 there. But we might find out if he goes quickly enough. But anyway, here comes Valtteri Bottas for Williams. The man is going to replace Nick Rosberg for next season in 2017 season. That we're going to play next up, guys. And he goes fast as well. 1:51.591 for that lap time for Valtteri there. Carlos Sainz going pretty well for that for Toro Rosso then. Comes around the fire court around this circuit though, and he goes second fastest so far. Oh, what about his teammate, the torpedo driver, Daniel Kvyat? Who was actually the second wasn't before Sergei Sorokin comes. The first wasn't driver was for Vitaly Petrov back in 2010 when he was driving for Renault. Until he went to catering in 2020, then he retired. Kvyat came in 2014, whilst Sorokin came in 2018 season. But wherever Kvyat goes, he goes third, but actually not faster than his teammate though. He's only just about 300 tenths down on his teammate though for Sainz, but that's pretty well for this. And Sergio Perez goes third fastest so far for Force India. Good luck from him. Rain hasn't just stopped yet so far for this, but it will be probably the next few minutes time where we get some more rain coming through. And it's now dry, but it's going to be overcast now because the rain is going to be stopping now. So hopefully the track will get cleared up in the next few minutes time. But let's go on Lewis Hamilton's lap time before we go out for our lap time. And we haven't said it just yet so far for this, guys, but let's see how Lewis Hamilton will do for Mercedes. Going into the spoon curve, he's doing well like his hero Ayrton Senna. Down here he goes through now. So Hamilton had knocked out in Q1 in the last race in Malaysia. He didn't see a lap time in the second practice session, but he did in FP3. How would the world champion guy will do so far for this? He won this for 2014 and 2015 for Mercedes. Not in 2016 though for this season when he won it lost to bit Rosberg. He's currently a 6-time world champion so far for this, Hamilton is. But anyway, how will this go for this so far for this? He crossed line, goes fast as a 1:50.637. That's pretty big at the bottom will be his teammate next season. Not like fighting these two like back in 2019 Germany in October. That's pretty much it so far, but the rain is going to ease away, so me and my teammate Ricardo will do their laps, and hopefully who will go fastest in this session for this so far for this, guys. We'll wait and see. We'll be right back, guys. Okay, I think the track is dry enough so far, so we're now up for our flying lap so far for this first. So hopefully we're going to go faster than the first qualifying session for this so far for this. DRS has been enabled now so far. Ricardo has gone faster so far on the intermediate tyres, but on the yellow or soft tyres. I think some of them are going on the soft tyres, and hopefully they might try to get out to Q1. To try to get out and go into Q2 actually, to get out to the bottom 6. Remember, the top 17 will go through to Or actually, no. The top 16 driver going to Q2. Well, about 6 of these drivers will be starting at the back of the field. And we're only about 5 minutes to go, but let's see how this first lap go in the dry conditions goes so far. And we got a McLaren. That is Jenson Button. He's moving. Is on him into big time. Button without the way. Oh, Jenson. Oh, for God's sake, man! I hate you. Look at him. Not very good at D so far. I was trying to get past him very quickly so far, but unfortunately, I tapped in, and then we both got into the barrier. Look at that. We both damaged our front wings together. Means don't worry about that so far for this, guys. Let's just check out Jensen's point of view. Oh, look at that. Oh, dear me. That was not very good so far. He didn't see where I'm going. He didn't see me when I was coming, but not very good for that. But unfortunately, Jensen didn't go well so for that lap time at all. God. Is he trying to stop me to get into Q2? Oh, no. Not again. Jensen, what are you doing, mate? Oh, my goodness me. He should be black flag from that. Jensen, you're a world champion, but you never ever do that so far for this. This was your final year in Formula 1 in 2016, though, before you retired. You only had about 1 race in Monaco in 2017, though, and you will not come back to Formula 1 ever again since your debut in 2000. Jensen, what on earth are you doing, matey? But anyway, that's going to be my luck to try to beat Vettel's time for this so far, but that's not very good so far for this. We're only about 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this session remaining, guys. Going through 130 hours very quickly there, very quickly for that so far. And we go through this key at 15, well, actually that's 16 and 17 actually, not 15 or 16. This track's got 80 corners, not 17 corners. And we've gone third fastest so far, but
Daniel is currently P5.
P5 from a teammate there, but would he be able to get his lap time completed in the dry without losing some time, or maybe not? Oh, Fett's got a pivot that. No! God's sake, that was not good enough. But it's okay then. Continuing on for my next lap, going pretty well indeed so far, and we'll skip the end of it. Fett made a good one on the 1 minute 30 he goes through now on the red, yellow or soft tire that is usually to be available for this. Fett is a good winner here in Suzuka. He won about 3 times now. He won this circuit now. In 2010, no, he actually won 4 times actually. He won in 2009 though, 2010, 2012 and 2013 now. Probably get a 5th one in the future, so, or maybe he will retire at the end of the year. But wait, we've set a lap time so far for this. We're going to see in the end of Q1, guys, and see who's gone through it and who was not that in Q1, guys. Wow, that was an amazing qualifier session there for that. For Valtteri Bottas has gone fast in the first practice session, guys. And Hamilton just made it through into Q2 for that. I got 13 play, I'm pretty through. My team has gone through so far, so it's Rosberg, but unfortunately, there's some of the drivers that didn't make it into Q2 either. So let's see who were knocked out in Q1. So the drivers who were knocked out in Q1 are Fernando Alonso, Kimi Raikkonen, Felipe Massa is also out too, Jenson Button, Palmer's out, and Sauber out. So that's the first time that both McLarens are out for Honda's home Grand Prix in Japan are out to this set. Both McLarens are out. One way out is out, that's Palmer, Nasser's out. Both of Massa and Raikkonen are both would have been teammates in 2007 to 2009, but they're also out too, so both Massa have made it through. Good one for that. I was so sorry for Kimi Raikkonen though. I'm so sorry he didn't make it into Q2, but unfortunately that's the first time he ever has so far for this. But anyway, we're now going to go out for the second qualifier session of the day in Japan, and hopefully that won't go through. But then guys, he's gone sunny and cloudy now. It's not sun shining in Japan in Suzuka now for the Japanese Grand Prix now. Hopefully it won't get dark soon, but maybe not. No, it's not. It's going to get dark so far, but it's going to be heavy raining in the Japanese Grand Prix race. Well, actually light rain for the start of the race, and not good to heavy rain later on. But the race is going to be very tricky itself so far for this when we go into the race itself. So anyway, going to begin our second lap in qualifying, and hopefully how this one goes with this. So this is the first time doing this. So we got going through this for the second qualifying session. So hopefully how the qualifying 2 go well for this. Q2 has been pretty well for me to be here so far. Ooh, that was very good indeed for that turn 4 there, baby. The Suzuka S's are very tricky indeed so far for this, but that's going pretty well to be in the sun signings. It is sun shining here in Japan, as my teammate Ricardo has gone out very completely too, so hopefully you can do more better than this, like I have. But we really get clouded though, but Hulkenberg's gone faster so far indeed, but pretty much be faster than him in the first sector so far. But we're going for the hairpin at turn 11. Much more speed than we have been so far for the car speed. But we're going through the longest right-hander to go up the hill we go through now. And a little bit of trees in the forest that we're going to queue through Spoon Curve we go through in turn 13. This Suzuka circuit, Japanese circuit, should be pretty well indeed so far to be in Suzuka for this. But we're going down the hill now, we're coming through now to up the hill we go through now. Are we going to be faster than Vettel's lap time is? And we're only 130 times up from Sebastian, so hopefully we could be faster than Ferrari. He's the only Ferrari left now because his teammate Kimi Räikkönen is out of this already. So he's the only Ferrari left now. So hopefully, as Rosberg's gone fastest now, but let's see if I can beat his lap time as we cross the line. No, I don't. I doesn't. Rosberg's faster than me, but I got second fastest. I wonder when my teammate will go through it, as he will go out this circuit himself is going through so far for this for Red Bull Racing. And he does go fast, so 1 minute 36.344. Wow, my teammate is very faster than me now. I've upgraded the car very quickly there throughout the whole season, for the second half of the season and the first half of the season. But this is going pretty well for the second qualifier set for this, for both of us. As we go to ride there, well, I think we want to be through indeed so far for this, guys, and we might come back to the pits and see all the other drivers do their laps complete so far. Hopefully, Bob Mizzy will make it into the 5 qualifier session. So, we're doing well so far for qualifying for the Japanese Grand Prix. This is not like our Red Bull pit bar. That's really is pit bar. Was this the other side of this part of this crew garage? But hopefully ours is that side. But pretty sure that's going to be in the Force Injuries block. But that's going well so far indeed for this track though. So Japanese fans will be here so far. But hopefully how this one goes for this is Suzuka. See, many more drivers are going through there, but some of the 6 will not make it through to the final shootout session. Thanks, Jeff. That's very good so far for this. So both forces are in 6th and 7th, but hopefully can they make it through? Or maybe not. Or maybe a man can make it through. Or maybe not for Wales. Or good one for Marcus Evans to make it through, as well as Magnussen, but can these two make it to the shootout? Or maybe not for this team. So Roman Grosjean needs to get a increase of a lot of points so far if has or have a chance to try to beat Manor in 7th for this championship battle. They're currently winning 8th in the championship so far, but Manor are ahead of them so far, but can they beat them? Grosjean's crossed the line and he goes 7th by he's through. He's into the top 10 so far, but will he stay there for a moment? Alright, Ricardo's coming into the pit so far for this. Hopefully how the Red Bull will do well so far indeed. As Valtteri Bottas is on his lap so far here in Suzuka. He's the only man left now who hasn't set a lap time so far in this so far for this second though. Bottas waited for this second now for about like 5 years or 6 years actually for this so far, from 2013 to 2019. It was actually 7 years he wasted this second now. Pretty well so far for this. Debut in 2013 for this team Williams and stayed there for into the 2016 for his 4th season. But that's pretty good for that for Williams so far for that track so far. He's going through the chicanes that the last 2 chicanes he goes through now. Through this left and right hand he goes through now. Well actually it's a right and left then. Here he comes right across the line, he goes through now, he goes 6th fastest so far. So that's 6th place for Bottas so far, but that's good one for Williams at all. And he will make it through. Ericsson is currently not he's got a 36, but he's currently he's at 3.4. He's only just about a few tenths that up from Science. He needs to try to beat Carlos Sainz's time. He goes fast as a good quick in second sector there. He got on a 43.965. He's pretty much trying to beat Sainz and try to knock him out in Q2. And hopefully Sauer might get some point and move ahead of them ahead of Renault. So Marcus Ericsson, the Swedish driver, is on his way now to cross the line now. And he goes a fastest. Good luck from Ericsson there for the Sauber driver. And he's making it through to the shootout session. Just looking on Kevin Magnussen in the other Renault driver. His teammate Palmer is out of the session so far. So let's see where he will go. And he goes 6th fastest. So far for that for Renault. So these both teams, Sauber and Renault, can have a chance to try to get into points to this race. After the 16 attempts, they didn't get any points so far. But can this race be the one in the 17th race out of possible 21 races for this circuit so far? So the end of qualifying 2 of this Japanese Grand Prix, guys. Hamilton has gone fastest than Martino Ricardo does. Go plus 210 on there. Nico Rosberg is third. Yeah, I'm qualifying 6th. We're making it to the shootout, guys. So who will the driver who not done in Q2? So the drivers are in Q2 are Nico Huckenberg, Esteban Gutierrez, Marcus Ericsson, Roman Grosjean, and both of the members of Pascal Fairline and Willie Harrianto. So well done to Kevin Magnussen, who made it through in 8th. But Ericsson has got a lot of progress to do if he wants to try to get Sauber some points tomorrow. And could Haas beat Manor to the fifth to get to the points. By the way, we're here for the final practice at the end for this Japanese Grand Prix, but it's going to get a bit cloudy later on, but we're going to go out for the final qualifying sessions for this guy. This is the chat for the student to get pole positions for this second up, but who would it be? Okay, here we go. This is the final qualifying session, Q3, qualifying 3, and this is the try for 10th to pole position, but who will get pole positions for this second, guys? Would it be me? Or would it be my teammate? Or will it be both Mercedes or Hamilton and Rosberg? 4 of us are battling out for the championship so far. And we're only just 5 rounds left to go. Who will win this championship? I made a mistake. No. Come on, man. You can do better for that. But anyway, going through the Zuccanes and the Suzuka S go through there. But that was very good. So for what's going to be our first set, we'll be coming to cross line now. It's a 35, it's actually a 36.654 for that first set there. Good through there, now we're going up the hill towards the hairpin. Daika Fiat has gone fastest so far on his pole position lap time, but I don't think that will not be beaten. Where's my teammate? He's going to be next up to cross the line. A 1:35.846 for that lap time for my teammate though. He's got pole position so far at the moment. Would Hamilton or Rosberg could beat him, or I could beat him? We're about to find out. We're going up the hill and we go through now. So let's see where we go to the next checkpoint there. So let's see if I'm not faster than my teammate Ricardo at all. We're only just 1 second from him. And we're probably not be faster than my teammate at all. But where this lap time is going to put us then? But we're going to go quick rounds the last few corners. I think we're going to be the 6th driver to do this lap time so far for this, baby. I think we are. So where are we going to go for this lap time though? And we go only just 4 fastest. That's a terrible lap time there. Not good for that lap time indeed so far. We might do one more for this. Baby, I'm going to skip this lap time, guys, and hopefully how this one goes for this so far here in Suzuka. And... no! For God's sake! Here we come. And we're going for the Suzuka at turn 16 and 17 we go through now. And how this one goes for this so far. We'll be faster than Matilda. We're losing data time there. But we're going to cross the line. We go only 4 fastest of all. 1 minute facing .298. We're not really faster than my teammate at all, guys. But we've gone a bit faster indeed so far. But we're going to do 1 more lap for this and then the end of this session. And hopefully we'll be faster than my teammate then. We're currently sat in P4 right now so far. My teammate's gone faster than me. Than every 3 sector we've gone through this circuit, guys. Before we go do another lap for this, but we forget for that lap time. We cancel for that lap time for that. But anyway. We'll forget about that and we'll hopefully do this race go pretty well for this so far for this. By the way, This qualifier is nearly coming to a close then, guys, but we'll hopefully might get back on track and do one more lap and then beat my team Ricardo, because we do it, but maybe not. 4 minutes left to go this session remaining, but we might see at the end of the session there, guys, and hopefully, I hope I might go out again, do another lap, and hopefully beat my teammate, but maybe it's later on. But I'll see at the end of the session, guys, I'll qualify 3. So, it's my teammate Ricardo's got pole position for Web Racing. Good one for that for my teammate then. Rosberg and Hamilton are both next together for Mercedes, and it's me on the second row behind Hamilton. So we're gonna have to make it a good start to approach to Mercedes and also my teammate Ricardo try to take the win for minutes and hopefully might take my teammate out, but no, we're not gonna try to take our teammate out. Bottas is in 5th head, the Vettel 6th. There is actually Press Sainz 8th, Max in next to 9 head of Fiat in 10th. So it's gonna be great looking for this itself for the race tomorrow, but it's gonna be fair indeed so far for that. Well, I'm pretty damn good for that so far for this, guys, but that's very good. But hey, this is how many resources we get so far for this season. And we get 65 resources, but we're moving on to 1,000 now. Here's the qualifying session pace. Oh my goodness me, that's a lot we got so far for that. I got faster in the first level. Well, actually, me and Ricardo being split together in the first level. We have 17.223 together. That's good luck from this so far for that. But anyway, he's going really mean from so far. But we didn't get our second go very good. We lose on drive position so far. And we're currently doing second driver so far for this. But hopefully, we'll do better for the races. But we'll be ready later on for this so far. David Croft and Anthony Davidson will do the race commentators for this race tomorrow. But guys, thanks for watching for this video here. I hope you enjoyed the video here now. So next time you join us, we're going to do the Japanese Grand Prix race. And hopefully, we'll try to beat Ricardo to the end of the race so far for this. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching for this, guys. And see that Anthony Davidson and David Croft will probably going to be commentators back for Sky Sports. But actually, it's that Martin Brunner and David Croft. Means David Coulthard and Ben Edwards are doing the Channel 4 one in F1 for this, and these ones doing Sky Sports. But thanks for watching, guys, and please see the video take me to see the part guide for that British Grand Prix Touring Championship for this, guys, and we're coming in next week, guys. But guys, thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for coming, guys, and we'll see you next time for the race itself. Goodbye.